Hi, this is Kathy with Rocks, Fossils, and Minerals Oh My, and I've come to a standstill is what I want to show, but I got inspired. My husband had given this beautiful piece of cedar to a friend of his, and he made this beautiful basket. It is amazing and beautiful. He carved it out, and it is so pretty, and I love it. And I just had to put some of my spheres in it, and I thought, well, let's just do spheres. But look at that. Craftsmanship is just so beautiful. That's what I wanted to show. And I can't get the whole thing in the frame, so I just showed you real quick. But I have quite a few spheres, and I guess we can start with my all-time favorite. It's not quite a sphere. It kind of looks like a palm stone, but it's not. It is carnelian. And I love it because it literally reminds me of a heart. When you put the light on behind it, and you have it on one of those turning ones, looks like a pumping heart. It's beautiful. It's my favorite piece of carnelian. It really does, for all the world, look like a heart. Uh-oh, something happened. Anyway, that's my favorite piece of carnelian. This is bumblebee jasper. And it's been made into a beautiful colored spear with the bright, bright lemon yellows and even a tinge of green under there. And then you can see the pattern. It's just a beautiful piece. Not been able to look at it that close under my camera. Everything's magnified and so easy to look at. But that's my bumblebee jasper sphere. This is palm root. Petrified, but made into a sphere. I like the way they went with the grain on part of it and against it. And then the black. Petrified palm root. I don't know what something got on there that's blue. I don't know what, but it wasn't really blue in that spot. Just rubbed on something else, but yeah, it's normally not blue. Here's another pretty piece of palm root, petrified palm root in a sphere. It's just so pretty to look at all the details of what that palm looked like before it petrified. There's that blue again. I don't know what I've been scraping this stuff against, but can't see it until you get really close. Speaking of blue, this one's further back, but this is my apatite sphere. Forgive my nails. I had to take those other nails off. They were driving me nuts. But there's the palm root. Oh, excuse me, palm root. Yeah, this is the apatite sphere. And it's pretty bright. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I've got it under regular light and now this one's shining on it. It was quite brilliant. But I had all my spheres in different parts of the house. And I thought, well, you're all coming together now. You're all going to be on camera. And this is a septarian sphere. Septarian nodule's been sphered. A little aragonite. And then the calcite. Very pretty. I'm putting them to the side so I don't show them twice, which I have a tendency to do. Here's a beauty. This is Sodalite. I just couldn't get over how beautiful that contrasting dark blue and light blue was, and it looks like checkers all over it, like a mosaic. It's just beautiful. Look at that real dark there. That's Sodalite. That's just really, really beautiful the way those colors came out. I can see why they sphered it. Then I have Larcovite, which is, as far as my understanding is, it is in the Labradorite family, and you can see the blue flashes in there. But it's pretty, you just have to get it in the right light. Otherwise you're just catching the grays. But there's a whole bunch of that Labradorescence. Guess I just gotta hold it the right way in the light, huh? There we go. It's shining beautifully. And because I didn't think that I had enough Larcovite, I got another Larcovite. To me, this had more purple and just the color without the shine or the flash. And it's got some flash, but not the blue like the other one. So, quite different. But you can see those flashes. Oh, there's a nice flash right there. There's that piece. That was a bigger one. This one, I bought it. Seeing it, I loved it. I wasn't quite sure what it was. I think it's chrysocolla in there. Maybe some malachite running through it, but definitely copper base. It's got a few nice little vugs in it, or little holes with crystals in it. Look in those. To me, it's like the world. There's the land and the ocean and the green forests, and just beautiful. Look at that. Look at those crystals. I love this piece. It just stands out to me more. Some more of those dark crystals coming up. There we go. But that's that one. And then we have, this is a palm stone, but this is a mahogany obsidian. Looks like it wants to have a little bit of sheen in there on that line, but it doesn't. It's mahogany obsidian with that light going through it, that light line on top going through it. It goes all the way around. I like it. And then this is Cabossian calcite. I hope I'm saying it right. I thought it was rose quartz, but it's not. It's Cabossian calcite. Let me show you what I mean. Oh, it's UV reactive, and I'll show you that at the end there. I'll turn on my lights and turn off my lights and let that sucker shine. This one is, I think, rose quartz. It might be another Cabossian calcite because it does glow kind of a purpley color under the UV light, but I may be wrong. I bought it as rose quartz, I thought. but I don't know. We'll find out when I put the UV light to it. And I don't usually like man-made material, but I really do have a little fascination for goldstone, and this is blue goldstone. Isn't that pretty? It's a little heart that just makes you happy. It lights up beautifully. But it is man-made, but hand-carved. It's beautiful. And there's regular goldstone that's kind of brown color, and there's green. I haven't gotten a hold of any green pieces yet, but there's my blue shiny heart. And then I really like garden quartz. And so, oh, this one's got some rutile in it. I did not realize that. Didn't look at it close enough before I took it out of the cabinet. So I got some rutile up there too. Ooh. It's quite nice. There's some kind of inclusion over here. And I don't know what it is. It was focusing on my finger now. See how it disappears? But there's something definitely in there, and then you can see the other rutile. It's like so much going on in there. And then here's another piece of garden quartz. I think I like this one because it looks kind of red from a distance. Yeah. To the back of it. Just got my fingerprints on it. It looks like a magnifying glass that you put on your desk, and it's magnifying all that from the other side, and so you can see what color that sand was before it got touched and moved around 1,000 times. Pretty interesting. And then let me polish this with my pants real quick because it's probably got all my fingerprints on it. This is quartz. It's got a few inclusions in it. And I think it's chloride inclusions, I'm not sure. But it's green on the side. And then it's pretty clear otherwise. But I like it. It's a pretty puffy heart. And then this thing, I have it, it's calcite, but it's been wrapped up in this plastic because I didn't want it getting disintegrating or getting bumped up. Because calcite's kind of fragile sometimes, but it's peach calcite. They call it pink, but especially underneath these lights, it's more of a peach color. Big old hunker there. Look at the darker oranges there on top, and then that's the way it grows there. First time it's been out of its wrapping, its debut, so to speak. It's a pretty piece of calcite. I hope that I have all this kind of in focus for y'all. I apologize if I don't. I haven't filmed in quite a while. You know, life. But I'm going to put that wrapping back on it to save it a little bit. And now I'm going to turn off the lights and put the UV light on these spheres. So lights off. Well, most of them. And there you can see, that's the cobalt calcite. and it glows for days. Like I said, I don't think this one is cobalt calcite. It kind of has an inner glow, but it's not really. So I think it may be just the rose quartz. While I got my UV light out, I think I've shown this before, maybe not. This is, that Uper light stuff. Well, this is one that I got that was formed into a tower. And I hadn't found any other palm stone or just regular like it was, so I bought this because I always wanted a piece. As far as I understand, it's a type of sodalite, but a beautiful glow. But anyway, it was here on the table, so I thought it would light it up too. Lights on. And I thank you for joining me with Rocks, Fossils, and Minerals Oh My. My name is Kathy. Hope you're having a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Thank you.